the final ban. In the first rounds, they repeat their bans for Series 1.
Yeah, it makes sense, especially for Hanwha Life. Gen G, they're not able to switch up much unless you want to take a big risk. So Hanwha just going to go with what worked. Wouldn't be surprised to see the Zoe coming in here once again. Take away one of her big counters in the Galio. There are other counters out there. We saw some Fizz earlier on in the first series tonight, but we'll see if Fly wants to get that aggressive and actually go ahead and directly counter her.
An Ezreal takeaway will come here from Ruler. Second game in a row on the Ezreal. No Tahm Kench to pair it with, so the best friends have been parted. What do they want to pair it with, though? You could take the jungle pick here, or jungle is available. This time around, the Kindred couldn't be banned, so will we see Sungwon be jumping on the Kindred? Kindred and Zoe, a pretty fearsome mid and jungle duo.
It's interesting to see the Ezreal picked up this time. They decided to move away from the Xayah Rakan. The Rakan was the first pick for Gen G in game number 1. Didn't work for them. Of course, they had a lot of trouble against the Zoe Leona bottom lane, so they're going to mix it up. Kindred left open. They're going to go ahead and pick this one up.
Does mean the Nunu Karthus is very unlikely to be repeated in this game. They go for a traditional jungler in the first round. Someone going to be stoked to pick up his Kindred as we're hovering Master Yi.
Lava is not really a guy who trolls the champion select. Then again, things can change, right? Nothing's set in stone. Ash going to be picked up here.
It's late at night, so I understand you being baited by hovers at 11:10 p.m. Korean Standard Time. Ooh. Ambition. We're going to go Skarner. We are. Oh boy, a lot of memes created around Ambition Skarner. His reputation for being a bit of a killer has been put onto many on the gangplank so far this season. Does have a Kindred, so does have a lot of help, but he's going to actually settle on the Kennen. We have seen both schools of Kennen against Mundo. The AP is much more risky, but there's 2 AD threats on his team, so maybe they feel like it's possible. That would be Unsealed Spellbook. If it is the on-hit, then it's going to be something different from the side of Linderung. Probably press the attack. Final pick here if you want to pick for lane, which remember, Gen G won game 2 without picking for lane. This time they will pick for lane. They'll take the Soraka, trying to beat the Morgana in the 2v2.
Yeah, I like the pick. It's going to be interesting. And who can really get into that back line? They have a really nice front line with the Skarner and especially the Mundo, of course. The Ash Arrows are going to be blocked by a lot of stuff. Paddle Stars as well. Kindred can't dive very deep. He's got to flash in as well as the Kennen. So you're going to have to go really, really deep if you want to get on top of that Soraka. Not going to be the easiest thing to do as you have this composition for Hanwha Life.
And I'm just so interested to know which school of given enough displacement that he wouldn't have given a flash, but yeah. I'm sure Ambition just wanted to flash on a mid laner. It happened to be a Zoe.
Bit unfortunate. This time the arrow is going to land. The question is, Ruler with all of his summoners, can he get away from this one? Core JJ also flashing. There's the trouble bubble though, and there goes his life as the flash comes in. Sungwon able to pick up first blood.
Only just, but only just maybe enough. They're proxying the minion wave as well, but crucially their minion wave hasn't arrived. Probably not going to realistically be a turret take here as Core JJ's around to throw Qs and annoy people.
You see that Sungwon has the mark actually onto Soraka. Probably thought they would have an easier time to kill the Soraka, but it means that he doesn't pick up his mark in the gank because he only kills the Ezreal. So kind of awkward in that one. I think he's still on 1, maybe 2 marks. We didn't see the second one.
Watch the replay here. Poor JJ got the spoiler when he saw good old Kindred coming through. Goes on to Ruler first. They get the summoner from him, and honestly, he would have escaped, but look at that. The cannon minion almost juked into the trouble bubble.
Zoned Fly out so that he couldn't deal the follow-up damage after the Impale came through.
That was pretty awkward. It looked for sure that Sungwon would go down. They take the mid lane turret. We see already a lot of damage topside as Chilling Smite and Flash.
Well, you are going to get out of that one as... well, you're not going to get out of that one as the flash comes through in from Ambition, so they're able to tie it up in terms of getting a kill down into the bottom lane. Now 1-1 here at 26 minutes.
Linderung probably should have kept up to the summoner and just accepted his fate. Now it doesn't have flash for the next time. He goes to overextend and try to take a turret. Mundo happy for the extra time. I'd like to see a replay. I believe the Shockwave missed onto the Kindred, but Seemed like a lot of time for them to punch through about 200 more damage onto the Kindred. But
when the next wave comes in, he's going to have full health. While he's clearing the wave, take out the turret, and then you can begin to push in. Linderong a little bit slow on this one, but he will eventually get the pick. Notice that Ambition is beginning to pull around, and so on. I mentioned it before with the red buff, kiting down Fly. They're looking for the engage here. Here comes the arrow, the cleanse though onto Fly, and someone not able to get the Lancer. Spite down gets way too frisky and far ahead of his team. And now with the TP coming in, Gen G, they want to engage in a big way. Really nice trouble bubble to stop it for now, but the flash forward from Ruler is going to be able to take out Songyun. Keep in mind that this bottom inhibitor is going to go down, but Gen G should get the free Baron.
What's going to happen now, though, once this goes down, what's the decision from Linderong? He's going to stay. Right now he's backing away. There's probably no teleport play to make. He might as well just take a Nexus turret.
Yeah, he's moving on in. Looks like that is going to be the case here. Ruler eating a little bit of damage there from Lava. Trying to move in. Fly getting extremely low. But there is the wish to push everybody above the health. And down goes that Baron. But look at that Nexus turret gets taken out here by Linderong. That win condition still available down on the bot side.
Yeah, that was Lava's real flash as well. Had another one that he thriftily picked up. They get away, one Nexus turret goes down. So it's still a very good push from Linderong. That's what you have to do when your smite is down. Sungwon just didn't respect the bowl position and got killed by the shockwave. That means they walk over and in all the pressure, they can drop back to an Infernal.
Yet just have Ruler hop forward, attack it once. The cannon mages are dealing with it right now.
Slow and steady, the Gen G way. They read the tortoise in the hare like the rest of us, and they took it to heart. This should be the last Nexus turret as Flash.
Oh, where'd he go? He tried the portal jump, but he gets pulled in anyway. Down will go Key, and that should be able to do it. Down goes the cannon, and as the clock strikes 12, Gen G finally are going to be able to take game number 3. They want more kills. They're not ready to go with this one just yet. They want to take out someone here, and that they will. The pentakill and the death over to Ruler, and the 2-1 victory to Gen G.
Gen G get over the line. They get the pentakill. They feel great about it. Congratulations to them. The world champions are able to take down Hanwha Life 2-1 in the first and second round robin. That head-to-head could be so important as we have so much parity when it comes to the top teams in the LCK. They brought in Ambition, and Ambition did what Ambition always does. Squares them up, defensive play, don't allow any funny business. They were able to close it out through that, but only just. Hanwha Life were dogged in trying the split push, but by the end, the split push was beaten by the straight line in every series they've lost.
Yeah. They are a tenacious team. They're never going to go down without a fight, that's for sure, even to the end here in this last game. You always had that feeling that maybe Linderong could pull it through in the side lane. At the end of the day, though, the MVP goes over to the winning AD carry. Ruler had a really good game on the Ezreal. More so than the Orianna poke, it was really the Ezreal that was just making